Today, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing a full walkthrough of the RLGPOT Haunted Mansion creative level. So let's get started. Welcome, fellow gear potheads, Joe Pop Putty Man here, and today we're going to be doing a full walkthrough of the RLGPOT Haunted Mansion creative island. Now, if you look on the screen, the island code is there if you want to participate in that, or you can get the island code in the description below, or you can actually go to the link to add it to your queue as well. Also, make sure you go to the channel RLG. Me and Nikki started working on this last Halloween. We're excited to be able to finally get this done for this Halloween, and we know you guys are going to love it. Now, keep in mind that if you have not played this level, stop now. Do not watch the walkthrough. It's better if you go play it and just come back and watch this walkthrough if you get stuck anywhere. It's like an escape room. There's puzzles, things of that nature. You're just going to enjoy it. Also, make sure you go over to Nikki's channel RLG because he is holding a special contest for this level, and he's going to give more detail into it, and I will link that video at the end of this video as well in the description as well. So with that, let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial by getting back to the beginning of the level. So let's get started. Okay, so once the level starts, you're going to notice that it's going to have first ask you to use either code puttyman underscore RLG. My code is puttyman underscore PUTTYMAN with the underscore at the end. Please use it in the item shop. If not, use somebody's like RLG's. And also make sure you subscribe to my channel and his as well. Now, as you start the level, you're going to notice two lamps in the room. It's going to be really dark, and you're going to notice a television. Understand that there are key elements that you need to look at when it comes to these levels, and hopefully try to memorize. But understand we're going to do the best we can to make it easy. So this one says DIY garage repair. It also says barely living and fireplace piece. These are three clues that you're going to need to use, and you notice there's a time on those. Consider those times like a checklist, 1, 2, and 3. Maybe you need to do those in a certain order of the time. But that basically means you're going to have to do those somewhere in the level. And if you've already played, you're probably already aware where you got to do these at. So after you look at these on the TV screen, you're going to want to head to the right of the room. And you'll notice the stairs right here on the right. Follow up to these stairs until you reach the second floor. And you're going to see another clue in this room right here. This clue is going to say Cyborg Gnome Home. This actually has to do with something you actually have to do in the attic. So this is going to be the first clue that you're actually going to utilize in the escape room or escape town, if you want to look at it that way. So with that, you want to go ahead and head out this door and go up the stairs. You're going to find a chest right here, and you're also going to be looking around, and you're going to notice a light. The light will open a basement door to the bottom of the house. This is actually the first indicator where it's Cyborg Gnome Home. If you actually get the flashlight that you get in the chest, you'll notice that the gnome here actually has like a cyborg eye on it. That's the indicator, that's the clue stating that, hey, you need to find the cyborg gnome character, and that will be the first clue in finding something. So utilizing those type of clues will make it easier for you to pass this level. So let's go ahead and head down to the basement as the gnome indicated and see what we have to do next. Okay, so as you go down the basement, you'll notice the door will lock. Look for the arcade machine as you see right here. And then from the arcade machine, you need to go to the left to these boxes. From here, you'll actually see the TV set again with another chest that's going to give you two flashlights. That's in case you're playing with a buddy and they need a flashlight as well. So as you said, DIY garage repair, barely living, and fireplace piece. So the first one says DIY garage repair. So you want to go to the garage, and once you go to the garage, you're going to notice there's a button in there that's lit up green. The reason it's lit up green is because it's the first of 3 buttons you need to hit. Second, it's going to be the barely living, which is the bear right here. Okay, and then the third is going to be the fireplace right here. And all you need to do is indicate that button. Now, that might be hard to push, so keep trying, but you definitely can push the button, as you'll see soon. Alright, and the basement and garage doors are now open. So, What that means next is now you're going to want to go ahead and look here, and you'll notice that there's a generator here. There's actually 8 generators on the map, and you're going to need to destroy all 8 generators to open the gate to the mansion. So go ahead and destroy this one right now, and that'll be your first generator that you're going to discover. And once you're done with that, we're going to go ahead and head over to the next house. Okay, so once you've gotten done at the 420 house, what you're going to want to do is turn around from this house, and you'll notice the house that's labeled with the 113. This is going to be the next house you're going to want to proceed into. Okay, once you're inside, you're going to want to proceed up the middle stairs. Once you proceed up the middle stairs, you're going to see a small pair of stairs here with some slats behind it. Now you can progress up these stairs and grab these flashlights, or you could just continue on, depending on if you need any more flashlights or not. Go underneath the stairs, and you're going to notice some slats of wood. Jump over those slats, and it's going to take you to a bottom area. Here you need to progress further by going through those slats in front of you. Okay, so if you go to the left of the slats, you'll notice that there's a little area, and you'll also notice there's a puzzle piece. You need to grab that puzzle piece to get out of this area and open this door. Now you have access to your fate in the master bedroom. Okay, so with that note, what you want to do is go ahead and proceed back up to the second floor. Once you go up to the second floor, you're going to want to go right beside the stairs that you saw before, and instead go beside the door to the left of those stairs. Here you're going to find a checkpoint. This brute is pretty easy to deal with. You just have to hit it 3 times, but if you are struggling, I do have a way to show you right here to make it easy. Just go around and kind of lead him around. And once you get to a point where he's on the other side, jump on the slats right here. He's not going to be able to move, and then you just go forward towards him and hit him 3 times. And then he's dead. Then all you need to do is hit the machine behind you, the generator, and then go ahead and continue on. So go ahead and head out the front door, and we'll go to the next location. Okay, so once you're done with house 113, you're going to want to actually go to the left of house 420, as you see here in front of us, and go to the left side over here to the library, which is building 112 or 112. Okay, so as I stated, building 112 is actually the library, and you'll see the receptionist desk there and also a bunch of tables. What you're going to want to do is head to the right of the tables, and you'll actually find another chest over here. This time it's going to contain a torch instead of a flashlight. Now the flashlights are probably better, but I've noticed some people like using the torch because it's more of a radio light. So choose what you want. Anyway, head back to the main front of the library, and then go face the receptionist desk that you see at the beginning here. And behind the receptionist desk, you're going to find some stairs. Go ahead and head up these stairs, and on the right, left-hand side of the stairs, you're going to see a door. This door is locked. Now keep in mind, this door can be reached, but by a special version. And this is where things are going to get a little physical. You see, there's a hole right up there that you need to reach right there. And there's only way to reach it is through these books that are floating, these ghostly flying books. What that means is you got to do a little parkour or climbing, if you want to call it that way. Now, I myself, I'm a parkour king, if you know what I'm saying. And this didn't take me long at all. Literally took me a first try. No, don't read what it says in the thing. I'm not, okay, anyway. I'm just going to be honest. This was pretty difficult. But just parkour through this area, and then what will happen is you'll jump into the hole right here, and you'll get a friendly message that my friend Nikki from RLG left. Aw, thanks, Nikki. It says subscribe to GamerPotheads on YouTube. He helped make this map. Thank you. And if you're here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. All right. So from here, we're going to go to the right, and you're going to see another chest here. Again, this is just going to have 2 flashlights in it. You could use it to help others as much as you want. But the main thing you want to get is the generator here, which is going to be your 3rd generator that you're going to destroy. Exit out the door and then exit out the library, and you'll be officially done with the library section of the map. Now that you're done at the library, you're going to want to head left from the library to the next house, which is house 114. This is actually going to be the right of the 420 house. So if you're having trouble finding it, locate the 420 house and look to the right. With house 114, you're going to notice that there's boards across the door. All you have to do is crouch to open the door. And from this point on, you're going to have to push a bunch of buttons. The first one is going to be at this fireplace right here, which is going to be button number 1. Second button is going to be behind this chair at the table, which will be button number 2. Button number 3 is going to be between this bookcase and this door. Go through this door and then immediately look beside the door, which is going to be your next button. Then from here, head over to the garage and go to the garage door and the boxes you'll see right here, and that's your next button there. Alright, head back to the main room, and before you head up the stairs, you're going to see a desk right here. You'll see the next button is attached to that desk. Alright, then after that, you're going to want to go ahead and head upstairs to the second floor, and you're going to only find one button on the second floor. It's right past these archways. As soon as you get to these archways, turn around, and you'll see the button is right there. Then head upstairs to the third floor from the archways, and from the top of the stairs, go straight to the side of this desk, and between the wall and the desk, you'll find the button there. Then go to the other side of the room, right past the jack-o'-lantern, and you'll find, again, another button beside the bookshelf. Then head from the bookshelf over to this couch. You'll find your next button, and also another chest. And there you have it. That's all the buttons. All you got to do is proceed down the stairs, head to the right, open the door, and you'll find your fourth generator. Now all you need to do is proceed outside. But you'll notice one thing as you proceed outside, that there's no more permanent houses to go inside of. And you'll notice that the electricity of the fence is still there. Well, that's because you still have 4 generators you need to find. So the next generator is actually going to be outside, right here from the gate. Go to the left here. It's going to be right here at building 115, and you'll see the generator right there. Then from 115, head back over to between building 114 and 420, and you'll notice a fence with two lanterns there. Go to the lantern to the left, and you'll see the next generator right there. All right. Now that you've done that, you're going to want to go back to building 113 behind 113, and you're going to find a shack. So you'll see an old wooden shack here, and you'll also find your 7th generator here as well. And then last but not least, you're going to need to head over to the gas station. Now the gas station is going to have a sign that's going to be for employees only. Basically, if you want to get the restroom key, they're available from the cashier. So go behind the cash register and you'll see a button. And then once you press the button, the bathroom door will be open and your final generator will be there. All 8 generators have been destroyed and the electric gate is now open. So proceed towards the electric gate. So you'll see a green indicator arrow stating that the fence is now open. You'll also notice that the electricity is now gone from the gate. All you need to do now is proceed into the mansion. Okay, as you proceed into the mansion, you're going to notice a stairs right in the front and a door to the right. This is where you need to go, is to this door to the right, but you need to break the power box to get there. You're going to notice wires on the right-hand side leading to a wall that looks like it's protruding to the outside. Well, the thing you need to do is you need to head back out of the mansion and head to the right-hand side. You'll see some wires on the side of the wall that will lead to a power box. All you need to do is pickaxe and hit that power box. Okay, and then head back to the mansion and proceed downstairs. As you go downstairs, you notice that you're going to be in a more darker area with railings and everything. What you're going to want to do is follow along this path until you see some stairs. As soon as you see these stairs, you want to go down them and immediately turn around. Because what's going to happen is you're going to notice some bookshelves here. Go behind the stairs and follow along the bookshelves and along this path. That's going to lead you out of this crazy, crazy maze to a door and on to the next section. Okay, now that you read this checkpoint, you're now going to reach the Mad Scientist lair. Now, what you'll need to do here is you need to go through an intricate puzzle. So first off, head to the right and hit this button underneath the green arrow. The alarm's going to sound off, and you're going to see a puzzle that's going to be to the left of the button right here. What you need to do is solve this puzzle. Now, what's going to happen is you need to push one button to indicate another button to indicate another button. It's quite confusing, but I'm going to make it easy for you. by using numbers. Let me show you. As you see with this screenshot here, we have all the X's lined up. So what I'm going to do is start from the left to the right and designate them with numbers, as you see here. So you have 1 through 7. Now, in order to get this puzzle correct, you have to hit certain buttons in a certain order, or it's going to have you try it again. So what you need to do is utilizing the numbers you see here, use this order of code. 6, 3, 5, 7. So based on how you might look at these, you have light and dark blue on the right hand side, or it could be light blue and purple. So what you need to do is you need to think of the number 6 as maybe being light blue, so you hit light blue. Then you want to look at the orange one that's right beside the green as orange, or 3. And then you have the dark green, which is 5. And then last but not least is the last X all the way to the right, which could be either a dark blue or purple, however you want to look at it. So the code will be 6357. And once you finish the code, you're going to notice a button on the computer console. Hit that, and you'll notice a rift pops up right in the middle of the room. Go ahead and jump into that rift. All right, and now we're in the graveyard. Now the graveyard is pretty simple if you know what you're doing. So you're going to notice a message pop up on the screen, and that message is going to indicate that you need to hit 5 things: a bear, a gnome, an egg, a gargoyle, and a jack-o'-lantern to escape. You'll also notice that those same things are on a gravedigger's list. Once you've eliminated these zombies, you're going to need to go and find those things and hit them. So we're going to indicate the gravedigger's list as the starting point and where you need to go from there. So first thing we're going to look for is the gargoyle, which is going to be all the way on the other side of the graveyard in the corner. So just continue to this corner over here. Of course, make sure you have your light on. There's the gargoyle, and go ahead and hit it with your pickaxe. And that'll be the first item you hit. Head back to the gravedigger's list, and the next thing we're going to be looking for is the jack-o'-lantern. From the gravedigger's list, what you want to do is go to the left, and you'll see there's a tombstone here. Hit the jack-o'-lantern on top of the tombstone, which will indicate you've hit the second item. Next, we're going to look for the giant egg. Now, the giant egg is on the other side of the map, opposite of the gargoyle, and you're actually going to see it's like right on top of a grave right here. Just go ahead and hit it. And let's go ahead and go back to the gravedigger's list. And just like the jack-o'-lantern, if you go to the right of the list, you're going to find the gnome right here on the, there you go, right there on the bench. And then going from the gravedigger list, we're going to go to the last thing, which is the teddy bear. This is going to be back in the direction of the gargoyle. But instead of going all the way to the gargoyle, you're going to know a lightning spike right there. Go before it right here to this grave and this gravestone, and that's where you'll find the bear. Hit the bear, and that'll be the final item you need to hit. And you'll notice the rift in the middle has popped up. Jump into that rift. Once you jump into that rift, you'll notice you're back in the Mad Scientist lab. Now all you need to do is hit this button right here. This is going to open up the gate so you can exit out of the graveyard and complete the mission. And that's it. There you have it, guys. You're going to notice that the gate at the end of the graveyard over at the end here, right beside the gravedigger's list, is now open with the pumpkin, and you can now grab the pumpkin. And you've completed the level. I want to thank you all for watching my video and everything. I hope this helped you complete the level. Remember that there's still hidden stuff on the level, so find it and you may get the prize. But you need to go check over RLG to find out if it's already been claimed. And for that, I want to say thank you for watching. As always, I am Putty Man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little notification bell. And as always, I am Putty Man with Gamer Potheads. And do not forget, we're all about the high score. Peace out. And I'll talk to y'all later.